Hi, my name is Precious, and one of my bachelor's of science is in psychology. Today, we're going to talk about how discipline is a love language to yourself. We often talk about love languages in relationships, quality time, words of affirmation, physical touch. But what if I told you that there's a love language we rarely talk about? This is one that's quiet, misunderstood, and deeply transformative. Discipline is a love language to yourself. And I know that might sound strange because we tend to associate discipline with punishment, restriction, or pressure. But real discipline, the kind that comes from love and not shame, is a powerful way to tell yourself or others that I care about you. It says, I'm showing up for you and I want the best for you. Most of us grew up seeing discipline as something that is external, something that adults used to control us, punish us, and push us to do things that we didn't want to do. So naturally, when we grew up, as we grew up, we started to resist it. What if I told you that discipline isn't something that is done to you, but rather it's done for you? What if I told you that discipline is the way that you protect your dreams from distractions? This is how you create structure for your future self to feel safe, steady, and secure. Discipline doesn't mean rigidity or perfection. It means intentionality. It means making decisions from your values rather than your feelings in that moment. To me, discipline is about waking up and drinking water instead of soda because I want to nourish my brain. To me, discipline is about working out even if I don't feel like working out because I am thinking about my body and my brain health. It's going to bed instead of scrolling because I care about tomorrow's clarity rather than tonight's dopamine. It's about making hard decisions in the short term so I can thrive in the long term. It's about meal prepping so I can eat food that fuel me even when I'm tired. It's about setting boundaries with others and myself. It's about resting so I don't burn out. These are not deprivation, these are acts of devotion. Here's what I learned: the more I show up for myself through discipline, the more self-grounded, the more I love myself, and the more I trust myself. When I wake up, first thing I do is that I make my bed. Even when I'm tired, I make my bed. And I remember one day I had a really exhausting day at work. I came home and my bed was neatly made, and the thought that popped up in my head is that I am so thankful for the past version of myself, which was the version of myself from that morning, because she cared about the future version of me so badly, which in that scenario was the version of myself who came home from work and made the bed so it would be one less thing for me to stress about. And it showed me that I really do care about myself and I really do love myself. I know that my past self has my back, and I know that myself right now, I have to have my future self's back because that builds confidence and trust with each other. It sounds so strange and weird. However, doing things that is hard right now to make my future self live a life that is easier makes me fall more in love with myself because I'm showing through my actions and through my discipline that I deeply care about myself, that I'm willing to show up for myself. Because when you know that you can rely on you, it builds a different kind of peace. You stop outsourcing your worth, you stop waiting for someone to come and save you. That's what discipline does. It teaches your inner child that you're not alone. I've got you now. So the next time you think of discipline as something that is harsh or restrictive, I want you to just pause and reframe it, because discipline equals freedom. Think of discipline as a love letter to your future self. It's a way of saying, I believe in you, I honor your potential, and I won't abandon you even on the days that is hard. Because true self-love is not about bubble baths and affirmations, but rather it's about the choices that we make when no one is watching. It's about becoming someone that we're proud to live with inside and out. So in case no one has told you today, I will. Discipline is beautiful. Discipline equals freedom. Discipline is powerful. And yes, discipline is a love language to yourself. That is all for this video. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, and let me know if there's anything that you'd like me to further expand on. Bye for now.